Hello, former students. This is Mr. Chen, your geography teacher. Welcome to the pre-lesson video. Today is a topic discussing about one way that we can suggest to the people living in northern China. This is method number 4. It is better use of water resources. You can see the content is very short, just one sentence. Improving irrigation and use water-saving farming methods, such as drip irrigation. Of course, you can see an example for drip irrigation in figure 7 below. This method can help prevent the accumulation of salts in soil. Okay, now before we go to the content, explain why it's useful, let's revise some of what you have learned in last term. That means in first term of Form 1 studies. Now, first of all, for the problem of salinization, happen in dry place in China. How will it form? Now, this is a soil profile. Soil profile meaning the 泥土嘅剖面. Supposing you have a knife to cut the soil, and then you can look at the cross section of the soil. Now, in the normal situation, because the place is very dry, and the normal situation for the groundwater level will be here. Groundwater table is quite far from the top of soil. So no matter how hot or how dry the place is, the groundwater table water will not have any change. But we have some problem being done by the farmer. That means they are applying too much water for the soil. So every time when they are going to irrigate the farm by applying too much water, then there should be a change in the groundwater table. That means the water table is going to become higher and higher. That means nearer and nearer to the top of the soil. But remember, the place is very hot and dry. Under the hot and dry situation, part of the groundwater will be carried up and then causing evaporation. However, the water here contains a lot of salts. After evaporation, all the water is going to leave, but it will leave plenty crystallized salt here. So this will become a salt crust. Now, when the salt crust is being formed on the topsoil, it will cause low productivity. This is a kind of desiccation. And then next year, the place will not be able to grow any kind of crop. That means the farmer has to abandon this field and they have to leave and go to other place to grow their crops. Now, this is what we call the salinization problem in dry place. And then look back to the textbook, figure 7. Let me make it bigger for you. Now, why we say this is a much better way? Now, because when you look at the figure clearly, you can see there should be a number of black tubes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, at least 5 black tubes here. And under the black tube, you can see some water drops. Why? Why do they have such kind of water drop over there? That means there should be some tiny holes. Okay, they were being made by the farmer beforehand. So through the water flow, the water can drain out from the tube, and the water can go directly on the topsoil, and all of them will be absorbed by the plant and by the soil. This will cause no wastage of water resources. Moreover, if the farmers are clever enough, if they can calculate the correct amount of chemicals to apply, for example, if he or she wants to make the farmland more fertile, he or she can apply or can dissolve some chemicals such as the fertilizer beforehand, so that the plant can grow better and grow faster. On the other hand, if the farmer wants to kill some of the pests, maybe he or she can dissolve some chemicals such as the pesticides beforehand, so that the place can be having a good situation for only the plant to grow without any attack by the insects. So this will be one way that we call better use of water resources. There will be no wastage of resources. Beforehand, they can help us to save some manpower, because you can apply fertilizer, apply pesticides, and have irrigation, doing the three things at the same time. So that may be a good way we can suggest to the farmer in northern China, so that they can do a better farm job. Okay, now we are in the coming lesson, we are going to discuss this topic in more detail. Don't forget, you have to complete a pre-lesson worksheet. That is the 10 questions. They are in simple form, but the last question, question 12, is optional. If you have any question concerned about this video or any part about the topic of this textbook, you can raise your, write your question in the spaces provided, and then we will discuss it first. But if you don't have a question, you can just complete the first 10 questions. Each question gives you 1 mark, and totally you can get maximum 10 marks for this. Okay, see you in the lesson. Bye.